known. Recognized, familiar, or within the scope of knowledge. I know you for something. Okay, publicity, acknowledged to be, recognized, well known, studied, investigated. Yo, are you doing these things? When we work with companies here at Cardone Enterprises, first thing I look at is who knows you, what do they know you for? I'll give you an exercise right now. Ask 5 people close to you, and then we'll take some callers, Johnny.
All right.
Ask 5 people close to you. What do you know me for? Business-wise. What do you know me for? Describe me. You know, I had people describe me last night in our mentoring call. At least 80% of the descriptions has nothing to do with my business, nothing. But it does give me content data, okay? I don't know if you have that Zoom call, Johnny, where we can show it on the screen, where we can show pieces of it, all the comments.
Let me look for it.
That's probably gonna be hard to do. But aggressive, I don't know if that helps me. Or maybe it does. Maybe that's who I am and that's how people recognize me, okay? What are the words people use to describe you? You're a State Farm agent. Hey, describe me as a businessman. Well, you're a good father. Dude, they don't know what you do. You sell insurance for State Farm and they say you're with Allstate. They don't even know. So ask 5 people. Let's take a caller, Johnny. Ask 5 people, what do you know me for? How would you describe me as a business person? And then you'll know where maybe you're lacking in your marketing and your advertising.
All right, we got Robert from San Jose.
San Jose, buddy, what's up? Robert, how you doing? Thanks for calling in.
Hi, how are you today?
Oh, man, I'm doing good.
Great. Well, people know me for my work ethic.
Yeah, they do?
Yes, I do.
What is your business? What is your business?
I'm in a flower business. I spoke to you before several times in the Cardone Zone.
Yeah.
I had the pleasure of meeting you in person and your family when you were in the Bay Area, San Francisco, and Oakland.
See?
And I was there in Las Vegas.
Wow. You've been to 2 of my events, Robert, and I don't recognize your voice.
Yes, you do. I even brought flowers for Elena twice.
You brought flowers twice, called in twice, and been to 2 of my events, and I did not recognize your voice when you called in.
I have a photo as you were leaving the San Francisco meeting.
And we got a photo together.
You came to me and took a selfie with me.
And we did a selfie together. It's insane, bro. And check it out, everybody who's listening. And I still don't remember Robert.
Well, I try to get your attention. Here's how. When I was in Las Vegas, I brought 2 heart-shaped flower arrangements for Elena. I wasn't able to.
What'd you buy for me? What'd you get me?
Well, I'll try to come to you towards the indirectly.
That'd be nothing. That'd be nothing. You got me nothing. Then you wonder why I don't remember you.
Okay. Well, I've been working with Matt Buchanan the last several weeks to get my business going.
Yeah. Oh, good.
I have 2 flower shops. One of them is shut down. The other one is open.
Yeah. So your business got hurt in this deal?
Actually, no. I got better.
Oh, good.
Surprisingly, a little bit better, of course, with opening up. California opened up in just 2 days before Mother's Day. So we had a great Mother's Day. But we did have a great, it's been steady since. However, I've lost a lot of wedding, because I specialize in wedding flowers. I lost a lot of business because everybody postponed their wedding to next year. However, that's not going to stop me at all.
Yeah, nothing's going to stop you, dude. And by the way,
me. I'm not.
Yeah, I hope everybody watching right now or listening, if you're on YouTube, hope you get the point of me saying, okay, he's been to 2 of our events, called in twice, bought Elena flowers twice, did a selfie with me. I hope you get the point of, okay, and I don't know him. I don't know him, right? Because I forget, because I got a lot going on, because it's a noisy world. You guys got to keep following up with your message, right? Even if you're a florist in San Jose, why am I not retargeting my clientele? Why am I not following up my clientele, okay? Why does the restaurant not follow up after I leave there and say, hey, last night it was great having you here? You wonder why so many restaurants are in trouble? Because they don't follow up. Why Bloomingdale's and Macy's are in trouble? They never followed up. For 50 years, they hadn't followed up, okay? Would they send me a little thing in the mail? I don't care. I need to talk to a person, a people. This is a people planet we live on. Marketing is a people activity to follow up. Robert, thank you for calling in, bro. Glad to hear that your business is doing well. And I look forward to being with you in another live event, doing a selfie with you. I'll remember you if you keep following me up, by the way. Keep calling into the show every week. Next caller, Johnny. Keep calling into the show every week, folks, and we will remember you.
All right, you got Essence from Harlem.
Essence, how you doing?
Hi, Grant. This is Essence.
Hey.
I just want to thank you for everything who you are, just being yourself and wanting to help. You've helped me a lot, and I really appreciate it. So thank you for that.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Do you have a comment about today's show about getting attention, promotion, branding, marketing, and how noisy the world is?
Yes, I actually have a question as well, and it actually directly relates to getting attention. So would you want me to start with the question or the comment?
Yeah, go ahead. Let's start with your question.
Okay, so my question is, I recently got invited to be on a virtual panel, and the question that I would be answering would be, how do Black American entrepreneurs contribute to racial equality and harmony? And part of me wants to take the opportunity for the sake of gaining more attention, but then the other part of me is like, will this upset some of my peers? So I just wanted to ask you, what do you think I should do?
Well, you should definitely do it, without a question. Okay, there's no such thing. I mean, unless you're going to do something terrible, there's no such thing as bad attention. Like, as long as it's survival for everyone, as long as it's your opinion and you feel good about it and you want people to know it and you have an answer to that question. It's a very important question. How do you bring harmony? You know, I mean, I know what I would say. I wish they would ask me to be on the panel, but I'm not Black, so they probably like, okay, you can't do it. So, but look.
But my answer is very similar to it was actually the recent video that you did in terms of, people are looting because they lost their purpose and they're destroying things because they're not creating their own things.
Yeah.
But I know some people have opposition to that type of opinion, so I just didn't.
Yeah, actually,
sure.
that video was extremely well received.
Yeah, it's really very, very great. Yeah. I appreciate it.
Yeah. So look. I would definitely go on there. I would definitely have your opinion about it. You're going to have half the room love you and the other half not. So that's what happens when you get attention. Okay. Some people are going to like it. Some people are not, but they're going to know you. I always say, hey, like me or hate me, at least now you know me.
Now you know me.
Okay, so you got to be willing to take the risk, okay? Notice taken of someone or something, the regarding of someone or something as interesting or important. That is the definition of attention: awareness, notice, observation, consciousness. It does not say everyone will love you.
Right.
They killed Jesus.
Right.
They killed Martin Luther King. They killed John Kennedy.
Nelson Mandela. Oh, well, he died, but they imprisoned
They
him
put
for a long
Nelson
time.
in jail.
Yeah.
You got to have courage to get attention, folks, or you got to risk being small your whole life. So the people that change the world, and I said this in that video, are the people that are successful. The ultimate form of attention is to be successful. Is to walk in a room and suck all the attention out to the guy or gal that walks into the room. Oh my God, she's here. What's your name again?
Essence.
Yeah, so you need to walk in that room. Nobody's going to know you. If you walk in enough rooms and have enough opinions enough times, right? Then you're going to walk in a room and one day they're going to say, there's that girl. They might not know your name. There's that girl and she talks about X. And if you can keep getting attention in your lifetime, okay, nobody's gonna. Who's the guy that talked at George Floyd's ceremony yesterday? The really divisive guy, the Reverend.
Reverend Al Sharpton.
Sharpton. He went up there and did his deal, right? That's what he does, man. Mm-hmm. And then people are going to hate on him for it, or people are going to love him. You can't have it both ways. Like you're going to have you're going to have, if you make noise, but your competition right now, the competition is not black or white right now. It is looting. It is virus. It is money. It is unemployment. It is Trump. It is Biden. It is all the noise in the world that distracts us from getting our own missions accomplished. So I hope that you go there. I hope you video it, and I hope you send me the video when you're done. And I hope you're scared as hell while you're doing it.
I'm already scared.
You're scared.
But I'm going to do it.
You got to do it. You guys got to do it. You got to lean into this thing. I mean, I had a buddy of mine tell me the other day, he's like, man, if Trump, I'd be a better president than Trump. I'm like, yeah, the problem is, dude, you can't become the president because you don't actually get out there. You sound so country club that you would have never got elected. The guy that's going to win this next election is going to be the guy that gets the most attention for his brand, that causes people to get up November 3rd and go vote.
And I think that's how Trump won the first round. Like, nobody else knew who anybody else was except for, Hillary. Like, they're like,
Dude,
who else?
He dominated the media. He killed Bush. He killed every politician that he went up against. Why? Because he dominated the media the days after each one of those debates. He wasn't the best debater. He didn't win those debates. He won the media. He won the news cycle. Okay? You guys got to win the news cycle. You're not in your own business. Do you know this show is never a political show. I'm never political on this show. I try not to be. I don't think it's about politics. Mark Cuban did a poll yesterday, or he admitted that he did a poll to see if he could run as an independent. If you can't get attention, you can't be the president. If you can't handle the heat, don't go in the kitchen, bro. Okay, and that's the problem with small businesses in America. You guys don't want heat. You want to start your little barbershop across the street. You're lazy. Okay, business owners are lazy and you're going to get crushed. You start your little barbershop across the street. You buy your little sign. You spend all this time, spending time, energy, and money hanging your little sign up. You put it up there and you think people are going to go to you. Then you're closed on Mondays. You're off on Fridays. Sunday's the Lord's Day, and you wonder why you can't pay your bills, because you don't get attention, man. You come by my building, this place is lit 24 hours a day. I got signs. I got so many signs on my building, the city told me to take the signs down. I got fined for signs.
They're like, that's too much, man. That's too much.
I've been fined for my signs, getting attention for my brand.
One thing that I noticed about you, G, you got you have so much money that you don't ever have to work another day in your life, but I see you working every single day like you don't have anything.
Dude, money follows attention. You got to get attention. If you don't get attention, you don't get money. Look at Wells Fargo. They're on every street corner in America. Here we are to take your money. Community Bank, we're here to support you and help you through all times, good and bad. If you need a loan, if you need a house loan, if you need a place to leave your money where we don't pay you, drop it off right here to old Wells Fargo. Bank of America, Starbucks. Starbucks says they don't advertise, but they're on the best street corners in the world. That's advertising. Attention. What are the words you need to pay attention to? Attention, marketing, branding, awareness. Look these words up. Branding, targeting. What is targeting? I'm targeting something. Okay? Promotion, distribution, how to get known. I would love to help you when is this? 2 weeks? 2 weeks. I'm spending 2 days right here in Miami in our classroom with individuals and company owners that are flying in from around the world. 25 of us are going to spend time talking about how do you get marketing for your brand? How do you get attention? How do you follow through and get your whole company wearing your brand? Notice what I'm wearing today.
Cardone.
10X. 10X, my brand. Okay, who are you? If you're not first in my mind, you're going to be last. Second is last. Survey 5 people that are close to you. Hey, what do you know me for? I know Al Sharpton. Everybody knows the name Al Sharpton. I know Donald Trump. I know Joe Biden. What do I know them for? Like them or don't like them. Drake. I know who Drake is. I know who Jay-Z is. I know who Oprah is. By the way, would we know any of these people had they not had a successful career? Whether it's Al Sharpton, Joe Biden, Donald Trump, Jay-Z, Oprah, Jeff Bezos. Would we know him if he was still in his computer little room shot 25 years ago? No, we wouldn't know him. We know him because he's successful. So success is the ultimate way to get attention. Stay with me. I'll be right back. So Johnny, when it hits 27,
every month last year, we did $4 million a month in educational products and services sold online. I don't think I'm exaggerating by a penny. That's $1 million a week. Now, if you'd have told me when I was 30 years old that one day I would be making $1 million a week, I'd be like, are you stupid? That's ridiculous. Okay, I spent 15 years knocking on doors, traveling all across the United States, one door at a time. You don't have to do that today. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, Twitter are ways for you to get to know today. So what I want to start with is, well, who are you? Okay, who are you exactly? What have you done or accomplished? What have you accomplished? Okay, what have you failed at? Okay, what is the story you're going to tell? And basically it goes like this, okay? You basically draw yourself out. Who are you? Okay? Who are you? What have you accomplished? What have you failed at? What do you do every day? Because what we're trying to do is we're trying to build the story that you're going to tell every day on these channels, okay? Now, every day you see me go post something.
Hey, welcome back to the Cardone Zone. I come to you every week to talk about your money, your finances, your business, and your career. And today I'm talking about attention. You're in a noisy world today, folks. You know, if I just go online right now, hey, what's in the news today? If I just Google the news today, right now, this second. By the way, it changes every second. My callers are loaded up. It changes every second. Let me just pull up the news right now. George Floyd live updates. Minneapolis seeks to dismantle the police department. Kanye West disrupts the Chicago rally. Wow, what did Kanye do? Now that's interesting to me. I got to go find Kanye. Jesus walks. New York City calmer as Buffalo police face two cops supposedly beat up a 75-year-old man last night. Wall Street, Washington, D.C. paints a giant Black Lives Matter message on the road to the White House. Trump approval ratings dips after George Floyd's death. Former White House Chief of Staff John Kelly, I agree with Jim Mattis. Jim Mattis was the general and said that he's the bulldog general, and he said that Trump's out of control. What am I telling you this for, okay? Stock market's up 1,000 points today. 1,000 points. Okay, Tesla's guy, what's his name? Elon said that Jeff Bezos' Amazon should be dismantled, that it's a monopoly. A family of 6 was found dead in an apparent murder-suicide in the Alabama Stone Oak. It's crazy, man. This is what you guys are competing with. You think the other barber or car dealer or plumber or roofer down the street. See, I go to the Wall Street Journal today. Look at this. Go to the top, Johnny. Okay, look at this. Look at this. This looters damage businesses, billions of dollars. And what ad do you see? On top and to the side. Grant Cardone in the Wall Street Journal. Today I'm talking to you about how to get attention. Your business is going to die or succeed because you know how to market, advertise, brand it, target it, promote it, distribute the message, and continue to do that. Attention is the currency of the day. You need money, though, to do these activities. Too many people have ideas for businesses and don't understand you got to market that business, that idea. How do you get attention in a noisy world? Folks, the name of the game is attention, attention, attention. You're going to die because you don't promote enough. You're going to fail because you don't promote enough. You won't have enough money because you don't promote enough. Best business never wins this game. Best business never wins. Best known wins. Best product never wins. Best known product wins. I want you to survey 5 people that you know and say, hey, from a business standpoint, what do you know me for? And I want you to also look up the words advertise, branding, targeting, promotion, distribution, known, the word known, what does it mean to be known, okay, and the word attention. Look them up.
Now,
Put them in a
G,
dictionary. Johnny, why do you think people don't get known?
man, you know what? Promotion is so great for a business and just a brand in general. I think most people are just trying to get the message perfect, and they don't want anybody to hate them or dislike what they're doing. And that's really what I think is like the big hang up on why people are holding off on promotion.
I think people, I agree with some of that. I think that people just don't, like, they're like, I don't want to brag. I don't want to show off. Can you imagine if Coca-Cola said, we do not want our cans in the front of the store?
Yeah, let's be low key.
Let's not show off our stuff. Can you imagine at the Super Bowl? Let's keep it quiet. One game a year. The best. We spent 13, 16 weeks finding out who the best two teams were. But we're going to keep it quiet. We're going to dark out the. It's crazy, guys. It's crazy. You have to get attention for your brand, okay? Money follows attention. Let's talk to our callers. My question is, why are you not getting more attention for yourself and your brand?
All right, you got Noah in New Hampshire.
Noah, what's going on, Noah?
What's up, GC? How we doing today?
Man, I'm doing good, buddy. Hey, why do you think more people don't get more attention for their brand?
You know, I think it's a lot of things. I think it's the haters. They're trying to overthink the story, the keywords, the colors, and they're not putting in the action first. And I think that's why they're failing. No one cares about the story. They care about who's in front of their face.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
that. What is your business?
So I run a podcast production agency here in New Hampshire.
And you make money like you're going to be the next Joe Rogan or what?
Oh, I'm going to be better than Joe Rogan.
Okay.
But, yeah, I'm 24. I'm from southern New Hampshire. I run the podcast agency. I'm putting in massive action, multiple lines of communication. I'm following up with my customers, and I'm freaking blowing up. So that's what I'm trying to do for 2020 and 2021.
Good, dude. How big's your following? How big's your podcast following?
So I actually don't have a podcast myself, but I work with a lot of clients. I mean, I did just start last year, but this year I'm freaking blowing up because of following the DC show here. And yeah, man, I just want to thank you for all that you're doing.
Man, you the man, dude. I want to see you blow up big time, all right? I don't know how you're going to get bigger than Joe Rogan, though, if you don't even have a podcast.
That's the thing. I'm not going to think it. I'm just going to put in the massive action.
Let's go, man. Let's go. I like the way you're a new age internet terrorist.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go,
man,
dog.
I'm
Let's
ready.
go. Can't wait to meet you, man. Thank you for calling in. Next caller, we're talking about attention. How do you get attention? How do you market? How do you brand? Hey, look, the following that I have on social media, we only started spending money 2 years ago. Before that, I wasn't spending money. It was all organic. Just grind out, push out, promote out. Johnny?
All right, we got Sydney from Houston.
Cindy?
Sydney, like Sydney, Australia.
Keep your voice up when you do this, Johnny. Okay, I'm turning Johnny into, Johnny the camera guy is going to be Johnny the radio guy. Make sure, Johnny, you got to use that husky voice too,
Yeah,
Johnny.
during the show they hear me good.
Yeah, but I can't hear you. That's what matters right now. I want to hear a sexy Johnny.
God dang. So we got Sydney from Houston.
Sydney, what's up?
Well, gee, man, love you, man.
Johnny, let me show you sexy,
Down
Johnny.
here. Houston loves you, man.
Hey,
Hey,
I love Houston
gee,
back.
This is your second home here.
Welcome,
Matt,
San Diego.
what's
you
going
hear
on,
me?
Houston?
We hear you just fine and loud and clear.
Hey, I want you to undress this for me, Houston.
Uncle G, let me talk to you about something, man. You told me how to get attention in a noisy world. Followed you for years, man. You know, and I do what you preach. One thing is, you know, I never give up. Man, I'm always creating. One thing fails, we turn and we do something else. We're always creating. We've taken our company over a 2-year period from a local company to a national company following some of the traits that you put out there. So we never give up. We're only 3 feet from gold. That's what I preach to my sales team. You're only 3 feet from gold.
3 feet from gold, baby. I love that, man. Keep digging, keep cranking. I love that.
Man, you know, positivity it's got to be there. But let me tell you what the hardest part is: negativity. Because misery loves company, and people that are miserable want to bring people down that are miserable. And you got to stay away from those kind of people.
So, what is your business?
Allure Financial. You see, we're private funders. We're national funders now. We used to be local. Now we're national. See, you're getting attention in a noisy world. I'm calling you right now doing that.
Yeah. And why do you think? Why do you think that people don't get more attention for their business and their brand?
Because my personal opinion is they get caught up in their own tunnel vision. They get caught up in that they've got it all figured out. They get caught up in that they're grand enough. Nothing's ever grand enough. You got to 10X it. I've got your books. Everything you do, we preach. I got turned on to you by my good friend Bert Martinez several years ago.
Yeah, sure.
And
I know Bert. I know Bert. Good dude.
Yeah.
So Bert's a guy that asked me to he heard me somewhere, I think on YouTube, and he asked me to be on his podcast. I jumped on his podcast. One of the ways, by the way, to get attention for your brand, folks, is to have an opinion.
And collaborate.
How many podcasts you think I did this month, Johnny?
This month, I would say at least 110, 120.
Like I'm like, hey, you got a podcast? How many rocks my assistant?
Dude, a day is 6 or 7.
How many followers do you have? 7. Okay, I'll do it.
Well, Grant, here's my point, Grant. Just the fact I'm right here in Houston, Texas, talking today on the Cardone Zone. You not think I'm going to use this conversation as a marketing tool? Absolutely, I am.
Come
I
on,
talked
man.
to Grant Cardone today.
Come on, bro. Did I see you? I thought I saw you on TV the other night in Houston protesting.
No, you didn't see me, man.
That wasn't you?
He was dressed up like a koala.
Every white person I ask about that, I do this thing. I'm like, hey, I thought I saw you last night. Was that you coming out of the Nike store in New York City? They're like, oh, no, that wasn't me. I wasn't doing that.
No,
I'm
man, all that protesting, 60,000 people in downtown Houston, peaceful protest. I'm in the Woodlands, which is North Houston. I kind of stay up in this area over here.
Yeah, but dude, there's a lot of white people doing this protesting. Okay, so this isn't just a black thing. A lot of people are upset about this thing right now. And
60,000 people downtown Houston protested, went very peaceful, and it was a good thing.
But notice how much attention goes to that when people gather and say, hey, we don't want this anymore. And that's the kind of thing that changes the world, folks. That's what I'm talking about today. Thank you for calling in, Houston. How do you market? Promote something, okay? Promote something. How do you advertise, brand it, target it to change the world, to get your brand known, okay? You can't just have people die to get their attention. We got to figure out another way for your business to grow and expand, for your idea to become a reality, for you to become a success. We have to figure out, who are you? I'm doing a mentoring call for the next 7 weeks on exactly this topic. If you want to join me, it's grantcardone.com/mentor, grantcardone.com/mentor. We're going to show you exactly how I've gone from being not known anywhere to considered one of the top social media influencers in the world. We have a YouTube channel with 1.3 million followers. I started with 0. Facebook page with 6 million followers. I started with 0. I'm not a celebrity, folks. I'm not an actor, an actress. I'm not in a bikini. I'm not getting endorsements because I play soccer. These are unbelievable numbers. For a businessman out of Louisiana that's born way before the internet became a thing, way before social media even existed, for me to have the kind of following and for us to monetize the way we do on social media, raised $360 million in the last 24 months using Facebook and Instagram. We do about $4 million a month in direct sales, services and products, educational products online using e-commerce. Those numbers are extremely, extremely explosive using distribution channels. So this is what I want you to do today. I want you to go ask 5 people that you know, hey, how do you view me? How do you view me as a business person? How would you describe me? Give me 3 or 4 or 5 words to describe me as a business person. I want you to go do that with your friends, your family, people that you work with in your community, maybe somebody at a chamber of commerce. And then I want you to look up these words: marketing, advertising, branding, targeting, promotion, distribution, attention. Do you even know what it means to advertise? I constantly look these words up so that I understand, what are they? Why should I be spending money, okay? Like a lot of you are like, oh, advertising costs too much money. Not being known costs you everything. Johnny, let's talk to our callers.
You got Cole from Wisconsin.
Cole, how would you define the word advertise?
advertise. It's just getting yourself out there in front of anybody, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. In the dictionary, it says to seek to fill a vacancy by putting a notice in a newspaper or other medium. Newspapers today would be online, right? Wall Street Journal. Show them that Wall Street Journal. That's a Wall Street Journal online article, by the way. I'm not a subscriber there. Top of the page, Johnny. Make a quality or fact known. Okay, archaic, notify someone of something. Those are the definitions. Promulgate, promote, market. Go ahead. What's your question, my friend?
Okay, so I'll be turning 17 next month here, and I'm just curious what your advice would be, because I can't get into real estate. Well, I'm working with some wholesalers right now, but I can't buy my own real estate. Where should teenagers be putting their money to put themselves in a position to buy real estate once they turn 18?
Why can't you buy real estate? You're not old enough?
No, I'm not old enough.
You can buy it with me. I don't think we have I don't think my kids have invested with me. You don't have to go buy the real estate yourself. Look, I know people that are 67 can't buy real estate because they don't have any credit, they don't have any know-how, they don't know what to find, they don't ever get in the game, they don't buy the deal. Your age has nothing to do with it. Alexander the Great, he had a third of the planet. He didn't buy any of it. He just went and took it.
Talk about real estate.
A bunch of 17-year-olds took some real estate this weekend.
Really?
They took it.
Wow.
So look, man, you got to decide not what you can't do, but you got to ask yourself this question: how could I do it, regardless of my age? In the meantime, my brother, my little brother, I need you to start figuring out how to advertise your hustle. I don't know your name. I don't even know what city you're from. What's your full name?
Cole Watts.
What is it?
Cole Watts.
Cole Watts.
Watts.
17.
I live in a...
Did you hear it, Johnny?
Cole Watts, it sounds like.
Cole Watts.
Yep.
Yeah, 17 years old. What do you do?
I actually have for the real estate or just in general?
No, what do you do, man? Who are you, man? Who are you, dude?
Well, I work 3 jobs. I work at Subway, I cut trees down, and then I wholesale houses.
Okay, you're a hard worker, 3 jobs. Okay, tell me what else. Tell me something else about you.
Man, I love just getting out there and meeting people.
Okay. Okay. What's your do you have a Facebook or an Instagram page?
I got a Facebook.
Okay. Let me see who you are on Facebook, man.
I don't even post anything on it though. I'm not much of a social media person. I got to start doing that yet.
Dude, you don't exist, bro.
Now, G, I got a question. I got a question for you.
Yeah, you don't exist. But when you come on here, you're like, I'm only 17. No, dude. What you need to tell people is I'm invisible. I don't exist on the planet. I'm one of 8 billion people, and I'm actually a vacuum. You guys, the only thing that's holding you guys down is the ability to promote yourself, to get attention for your brand, to be clear about who Cole Watts is. Hey, I'm 17, bro. This is the way I would pitch. First of all, my name is Cole Watts. And there ain't but one of me in the world. I hold 3 jobs. I can't be stopped, okay? I live in this town and I ain't a clown. I'm 17 only once. I'll be 18 next. But I'm gonna be a legend. I'm the greatest that ever lived. I just hadn't proved it yet. And by the way, you can find me on the book. You can find me in the gram. You can find me on the talk. You can find me downtown. I won't be looting and I won't be burning because I'm going to blow up just like Elon Musk.
Hey, did you make that up on the spot?
On the spot, dog.
Dang.
Bro, you got to get your pitch down. Attention, marketing, targeting, promoting, distribution. You got to get known. Attention is the new currency. Johnny's going to cut this one for the promo.
Oh,
right
yeah.
there, 1733.
G, I got a question for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
So
Thank you, Cole Watts. I love you, bro.
So when you started off your first business, if you had all the tools that we got available today, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, where do you think you'd be right now? Like, what do you think it would have cost you to promote on this level back in the day?
If
when
I
none
was
of this,
17 right now, doing what I'm doing right now?
or when you first started, like, say if you had social media, like, where do you think
Oh my God, guys! I mean, I would be known by hundreds of millions of people. I would have as many followers as a meat meal. I would have as many followers as The Rock would. I would be like Logan Paul. I don't know. Logan Paul's got 20 million followers. Like, those are the kind of numbers I'd have. I just started late. Gary Vaynerchuk's got a lot more followers than I have because I didn't understand that medium. He's 20 years younger than me. But look, nobody makes more money on social media than I do. Okay, it's not just about getting known. I know people that have 10 times more followers and they don't make any dough doing this. So if you could put the money game together, your money intention with the attention game, because there's a lot of people just want likes. You guys are so beat up personally, so have so little self-esteem that you're like, I need people to like me on social media. I want people to I need a thumbs up. I don't need a thumbs up. I need a bank up. I want a bank up. I don't need a thumbs up. I don't care. You liking me doesn't make me feel better about myself, and you hating me doesn't make me feel worse about myself. That's the position you have to get in when you start promoting and advertising marketing. How you stroke me on the back, you're the best, Grant. That don't make me feel better about me. And when you say I'm the worst, it don't make me feel worse about me. You got to get yourself in that position where you're neutral on the admiration, whether it's aberrated or positive. Your hate doesn't do anything to me, and your love for me, yeah, dude, it feels good, but it's not going to change how I feel about myself at night. 10 million people loving me ain't going to make me love myself more. That's got to be an internal job. I got to know who I am. Know, K-N-O-W, known to myself, so I can promote myself and not go down the road of popularity. I don't want to be popular, okay? I want to be successful. I have to be known in order to be successful. I do not have to be popular to be successful. I have to be known first, which means, some of the people are going to like me and some of the people aren't going to like me. Because this is who I'm competing with. Okay, if I go online right now, if I go on Twitter, and whether you follow Twitter or not doesn't matter. You see, that's the other thing. When you're promoting, you can't be selfish. And you can't think about yourself. You got to think about the audience.
One thing that you always say, G,
yeah.
Which one's your favorite social media platform? The one that you're on.
Dude, the one that you're on is my favorite social medium. You're out in the street. We did a video of the street the other day because it was flooded, man. I'm like, man, that's where I need to be. I need to be in the flood. I don't need to be on Facebook.
That was fun.
Okay. Today, right now, this is what's trending. You about to lose your job. Y'all know that video?
I do.
You know the video, the girl at the car?
Yeah.
Robin Hood. Russia declares a state of emergency after a fuel spill in the Arctic Circle. Sabaro, President Trump. The Rock makes a plea for a compassionate leader. You know why The Rock's doing that. He's doing that to be relevant right now. Rock, hey, nobody does it better than The Rock, by the way. He knows how to play the game.
Oh, yeah.
Babygate, Long John Silver's. I wonder if they're going out of business. Got to be. Not a single soul on earth has said, I want to go eat some Long John Silver's. Okay, I don't know, some dumb trending thing. By the way, most of the stuff that you're competing with online is just dumb. Can you show from my computer, you about to lose your job video?
You just look it up and I can tap right in.
Okay, and let's talk to our next caller while I pull this up. You about to lose your job. Go ahead, next caller.
All right, we got Justin from Omaha.
Okay. Justin, what's going on, buddy?
Oh, man, I'm doing great. I'd ask how you're doing, but I already know you're doing great, GC.
Man, as long as I'm giving to people, trying to help make things a little better, I think I'm doing all right.
Yeah, you're doing all right, man. We all appreciate it. I'll speak for everybody on that. Man, I think everybody's scared to promote themselves. I think that's the reality.
Hold on one second, okay?
You about to lose your job. You about to lose your job. Get this dance. You about to lose your job because you are detaining me for nothing. You about to lose your job. You about to lose your job. Get this dance.
Okay. That's the kind of stuff people are losing their business over dumb stuff. It's not even good stuff you're competing with. Go ahead, man. What's your comment?
Yeah. So people are losing, like you said, their business over dumb shit, and part of it's because they're scared. They're scared of what GC might think if they post a video. They're scared of what their competitor is going to say or rob them of. They're just scared of what their family member is going to think about them. Like it's scare. It's
Yeah.
scared, and part of being scared, man, part of that is because they're not telling their own story. They're copying the next guy's story, whether it be their competitor or what they've been told, right? So it is scary when you're telling an unauthentic story, in my opinion.
Yeah.
That's the biggest holdup, man, when we simplify it.
Dude, you bring up a good point about the family thing. I think that's a huge issue because I know when I started social media, I had like my family freaked out about it. I had sisters. Oh my God, why are you doing this? One sister wouldn't call me at all. And the other sister was constantly calling me saying, oh my God, I saw this thing on social media. I'm like, dude, it's all right, bro. But you were saying it, Grant. I'm like, it ain't true. I'm just getting attention.
Right, right. I mean, it's all about the attention. I mean, it's all value based. If you know what you're doing, why wouldn't you? It's your responsibility. It's what we've got to do. If you're not doing it for yourself, don't expect anybody to even buy from you or look at you because the next guy's going to steal it right up from you. And I don't even know if it's stealing when you didn't do it in the first place. So
Yeah, exactly.
I'm with you.
Exactly.
I'm with you.
Like if a tree falls in the forest and nobody saw or heard it, did it actually happen?
I don't know, man.
I
I don't
don't
think
know
so.
either.
I didn't see it. No, not enough attention. I didn't see it. And even if you could hear it, but it didn't happen, then attention didn't apply. No, it didn't happen, man. In my opinion.
Yeah, that's how
Just like
OJ got
marketing.
off, by the way. You know? He's like, hey, the gloves
yeah.
don't fit.
The juice.
People
Yeah.
believe what they see. They don't believe what they hear. So you got to
Right.
show people. You
Right.
guys got to get out there. Hey, what's your
Enough
business,
exposure.
man? What's your business?
Look, smart home security, man. So basically, peace of mind and convenience, right? So that's the problem we solve, and we're looking to continue to do that. So
Yeah. Awesome. I look forward to, I hope you come do something with us sometime. 10X Growth Conference, a boot camp. Come down for one of our
already done.
masterminds. I'd love to get to know you better.
I already been to that, and we're mastermind's my next event. So I think you've got something going on in August, if I remember. So that's my next
Yeah. We're
step.
sold out in July, but we have an event here in August for
Yep.
3 days.
Yep, love
come,
Miami.
come see us, bro.
Cigars,
We'll blow your
good
business up,
man.
okay? Today, folks, I'm talking about attention. I said attention.
Man,
When I was growing up, all the attention was on the Vietnam War.
you know, it's crazy that you say that because I'm looking at our viewers and you got like 3 viewers viewing in from Vietnam.
Wow.
You got Bama, you got Saudi Arabia, you got Australia watching right now.
Dude, how you do that, guys? You can do it today. Like this studio costs nothing to put together. The first studio that we had was, I don't know, I probably had $2,500 in it. I didn't even need a studio. The first studio I had was just a telephone walking around talking about stuff. That's the tricky part. You know, I know there are guys out there saying you need to post 10 times a day. Yeah, but what? I'm going to spend the next 7 weeks mentoring an exclusive group of people on clearing up who are you and what should you be saying about you, okay? How do you get attention for your brand? Who are you? What is the business? What is the content you're creating? What distribution channels are best for you? How do you change your messaging when you move from Facebook to LinkedIn, LinkedIn to YouTube, YouTube to Twitter, Twitter to an article, article to Fox News, Fox News to CNN? You're going to use all those platforms. Or you want to use a public speaking event, or you want to do a podcast, or you want to do an interview. You guys, some of you that are doing podcasts, you got to learn how to do an interview. You know, interviews for me are one of the hardest things in the world to do. When I interview Kevin Hart or Dana White on stage or John Travolta, very, very difficult. It's almost painful for me to do it because it requires me to be a different person than I am, okay? It's how do I get attention on that person? If you missed the 10X Growth Conference last year, you should go grab that stream and watch those interviews from a speaker standpoint. How do you speak on a stage and get the attention of 12,000 people when 3,000 are in front of you and the other 9,000 are off to the side and behind you? How do you get attention of everyone? How do you keep somebody's attention? Johnny, how's our YouTube numbers on this show? Are they going up?
Oh, dude, we're going up. You mentioned
How do
OJ,
you
and we
keep
went up 100
attention
people.
for 54 minutes where the trend goes up, not downward? It's taken me, 12 years to learn how to do this. Go ahead, Johnny. You were saying something.
Yeah, with the growth conference, one thing that you're mentioning about the podcasters and the interviews, the one thing that I see that you really are great at pulling out of people is that you ask the questions that no one's willing to ask and everybody wonders about.
Again, you got to come up with questions that are interesting, right? What is interesting? I need to be interested in Kevin, but I have to have questions that are interesting that cause the audience to be like, "Ooh, I wonder how he's going to answer this one." But before I even do all that, before I can get Kevin Hart to show up, I have to be able to fill a room up. I can't tell Kevin there's going to be 12 people there.
These guys knew who you were before they showed up.
You know, I got to be able to tell him. I need him walking in not just for the check. I need him walking in excited to be like, "Man, how many people are you going to have here?" Steve Harvey did my deal in Miami. He walked in the room. He knew a little bit about me. I'd been on his TV show twice. He knew a little bit about me. He walked into Miami Marlins Stadium and says, "You a bad, bad man, bro." He's like, I don't know why we're not doing more stuff together. He's like, "There's 34,000 people here on a Saturday." Get attention, keep attention, rebrand yourself, market yourself, target the marketplace, distribute on all the channels. There's many, many more channels than most people are using today. I want to help you do that. Join my mentor program, grantcardone.com/mentor. I'm going to spend the next 7 weeks showing you how to become a social media beast. Okay? If you're on Instagram, DM me, Beast. If Alan's watching, set that up, Beast. You want to become a social media beast. I'm going to mentor you how to start with no followers on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn. And I'm going to show you how to blow your social mediums up so that you can monetize your business and your brand. Whether you sell insurance, you're a bank, you're a financial institution, you sell roofing supplies, solar supplies, massages, cosmetology, dentist, you're a chiropractor, a masseuse. I don't care what you do. If you're a network marketer, you're a leader, an educator, a facilitator, a coach, maybe you sell online courses like I do, or whatever. I can show you how to build a brand online and how to monetize that brand, how to build out your inventory of offers so that you could actually make money from home or in your side hustle. Last week, we did $4 million last week online. Last week. I remember when my business couldn't make $4 million in 2 years. My employees all like, "You made that much money last week?"
And
Where's my bumps?
Not even last week. We did that in like 3 hours.
Yeah. So I can help you do this. There's plenty of money on this planet, folks. There's just not enough people going after it. I say this all the time. There's plenty of money on this planet. There's just too few people going after their dreams, their money, and their part of the dream you deserve requires money. My name's Grant Cardone. You've been in the Cardone Zone. Thank you if you're on Sirius XM Business Radio. Thank you so much for listening. If you're on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button. Give me your comments. You like me, you don't like me, please come out. Come out against me, damn it. Okay, I love you. Thank you for listening. Have a great weekend. God bless. Be great.